The woman turned around in shock and suddenly realized her boyfriend had come home earlier than expected. She panicked and rushed to her room. Just then the sound of water running from the bathroom caught her boyfriend's attention. Next, a man walked out of the bathroom. The two men stared at each other, the tension thick in the air. At that moment, they both noticed a handgun on the table, but her boyfriend suddenly smiled slightly, then walked over to the man. However, neither of them acted aggressively. The boyfriend then walked up to the woman, but she told him she had already completed his task. It turned out this was all part of the boyfriend's plan. He had intentionally gotten the woman to get close to this cop, and had her leak their robbery plan. When they arrived at the bank ready to execute their plan, the police had already arrived, and were watching them from nearby. The robbers first rushed into the bank, then started destroying all the security cameras. They ordered everyone to take out their phones, and collected all the phones from the people. But strangely, the leader of the robbers told the bank manager to hurry up and call the police. Soon nearby officers surrounded the bank completely. However, the robbers stayed unusually calm even after being surrounded. They then had the bank manager call the police again, asking them to send a car with a full tank of gas within half an hour. If it took longer, they would start hurting the hostages. The police immediately began to form a rescue plan after receiving the message. But then, an explosion was heard coming from the bank. At first the police suspected the robbers had blown open the vault. However, after analyzing the bank's blueprint, Officer Rick suddenly realized something was wrong. He grabbed a crowbar from his toolbox, and quickly walked towards the bank's front door. He first observed the inside of the bank, and realized the robbers were already gone. After confirming the hostages were safe, the police on the other side discovered a huge hole had been blown open. While the police were searching the underground tunnel, two of the robbers had already changed into bank staff uniforms, and arrived at the region's largest cash storage bank.